y'all, the ladies were telling us the truth. Believe them. Because I saw a post, and it was a guy who was like, oh, I saw this thick bitch, and I'm really going to get her pregnant and have that for life. And I don't think he was talking about marriage. So it's like these niggas will really have kids with you because they feel like they can always have access to you because you're always going to have like kind of a soft spot for them. And you can always they can just always hop in and out of your life and just get you when they want. Or they can just claim you and be like, oh yeah, that's my baby mom. I begged that. Like, she's so bad, but I begged that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making me sweat. My lips are chapped. I didn't know people thought like that. Like, genuinely actually thought like that. Like, it's not even like subconscious. Like, they actually think about that. Like, oh, okay, she's bad as fuck. I'm gonna get her pregnant and take her off the market, and she's gonna be stuck with me like forever, basically, because she has my kid. Like,
but I kind of want to talk about it too. Growing up, I was led to believe that women were out here trapping men with babies like it was some sort of epidemic. And then when I got older, I realized that men aren't the ones being trapped. It's women. Let's start with the fact that to a lot of men, childbirth is punishment. Most men don't want to be fathers. They want to make you defunct. And they do this through childbirth. Offset said, I win. I made you a baby mama. And that's when it clicked. Men don't want babies. They want symbols of conquest. They want trophies to be able to say, I did that. I was there. They want other men to look at you and see you as something that has been conquered. It's a sick and twisted game that they play with women. Does he say he wants to have a baby with you? Or does he say he wants to be a father? Right? Because that's going to tell you everything. I've never been trapped with a baby. So if you are a woman that has experienced that or knows somebody that experienced that, give advice to the younger generation. How to tell that a man is wanting to trap you with a baby. I'll try to respond to as many of those comments as possible.
By yourself. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're in the best relationship. You guys are soulmates. That person may not be there forever. Okay? But more so than just taking care of the child, financially, if you are not able to take care of a child fully by yourself, you do not need to be having one. When a relationship ends, everyone is hurting. And everyone, goes through their mourning phase to death, and you go through that process. And ladies, when you finally start getting yourself together and loving yourself, and you no longer make him a priority, you're not checking his social media, you're not worried about him, the only way he can get to you is through those children. He will do whatever he can to get to you, to disrupt your peace, to slow you down, to stop your glow up. And they do it through money. They know that it is almost impossible to raise a child on one income in this society. They know that you both agreed when you had the baby that it was a team effort. But a lot of men, when things are not going their way, when they are mad at you, when they see you are moving on, when they see that they don't have the ability to ruffle your feathers emotionally, you don't care who they're with, you don't care what they're doing, you don't care why they're doing it. He is a thing of the past. The only thing that he has is the ability to control you through money. He will either give you nothing at all or make promises that you then depend on, and then he won't come through and you are stuck. Most mothers, when you are a good mother, and your child comes to you and says, I want to do gymnastics, I want to be in the band, I want to play football, and all of this stuff costs money. Good mothers don't say we can't afford it. Good mothers don't say no. You know what good mothers say? Give me some time to figure it out.
Be a little bit smarter as women. If that man is not your husband, if you don't have a ring on your finger, there should be no fucking reason you should be laying down with a man raw. I mean, you shouldn't be laying down with a man, period. But raw, get a fucking grip. Like, let's use our fucking critical thinking skills. Okay, how are babies made? Okay, thank you. Okay.
Women with babies. That's why I always tell women, don't have any children, or if you just absolutely desire to be a mother, have one. These men do not actually want to be fathers. They don't actually want to be involved. There's a very small percentage of them that actually do. But most of that labor is going to fall on you as the mom. And one will still give you enough freedom, still give you enough opportunity to pour into you and pour into your child. When you start having 3 and 4 and 5, it gets a lot harder for you as a mother, especially if you're doing
consented to does not mean we wanted to get ejaculated. Just because we consented to not mean we wanted a baby out of it. And most of the time, women be in relationships, so who's not going to do grown up things with their partner? But let's talk about it. Some men will purposely keep doing you know what inside of his old lady just to keep her attached to him forever. So even if they do break up, she still has a reason to deal with him because of the baby. Some men will purposely get women pregnant just to control her life through the baby. Some men really have this mindset. Well, she has my baby. She's going to do whatever the fuck I tell her to do just because she doesn't want to be a single mom. And this is the crazy thing. Some women do not care about being a single mom. They will still leave the father of their child because they refuse to be controlled. And once they see that that baby ain't stopping shit, the baby doesn't keep you head over heels over them for life, they hate that. They're going to want to ruin your life. Like, I don't know, man. These kids do not be made out of love. Some do, but some do not. Most babies were made just to control the mom and make her life a living hell. Since I became a mom, that's really how I feel.